What if I told you that China is silently outmaneuvering India? Not on the borders, but deep inside India's own sphere of influence? While Delhi is focused on defending its borders and projecting regional strength, Beijing is building roads, ports, railways, and political alliances in countries India once called its backyard: Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, the Maldives. But how did this happen? And more importantly, why is India falling behind, while China wins the influence game next door? This is the untold story of how China is beating India at its own game, right in South Asia. In the early 2000s, India was seen as the natural leader of South Asia. Cultural ties, language links, and historical influence made it the dominant power in Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. But China, under its string of pearls strategy, started investing in ports and infrastructure across the region, carefully, strategically, and quietly. It wasn't about war, it was about geopolitical influence. China started with economic diplomacy, building highways in Nepal, rail links in Bangladesh, and billion-dollar ports in Sri Lanka's Hambantota. These weren't just projects. They were leverage. India, meanwhile, hesitated. While New Delhi relied on traditional diplomacy, China used economic deals as weapons. Enter the Belt and Road Initiative. China expanded its strategy by pumping billions of dollars into South Asian infrastructure, offering loans with attractive terms. In Sri Lanka, the $1.5 billion Hambantota port became a controversial symbol. When Colombo couldn't repay, it handed control to China for 99 years. India saw it as a strategic loss, but it was too late. In the Maldives, Chinese-funded luxury housing and airport projects gave Beijing influence over the island's politics. Even Nepal, historically close to India, shifted economically toward China, using Chinese goods and infrastructure in place of Indian supplies. India watched, but responded slowly. While China built bridges, India offered lectures. Geopolitics isn't just about ports and railways. It's also about people. China opened Confucius Institutes, offered scholarships to South Asian students, and sent doctors, engineers, and aid, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, anti-India sentiment rose in the region, sometimes due to perceived arrogance, political interference, or economic dominance. In contrast, China was seen as a partner with no colonial past, just deep pockets and fast results. India tried to counter with neighborhood-first policy, but limited budgets and bureaucratic delays held it back. By 2023, China had overtaken India as the top trading partner for countries like Nepal and Sri Lanka. And Beijing's military cooperation with Bangladesh and the Maldives added a new dimension: security. India's democratic system, while a strength at home, slows down foreign policy decisions. Projects take time, approvals get delayed, and funding is limited. China, on the other hand, can move fast. Authoritarian efficiency backed by bottomless cash from state-owned banks. Plus, India often focuses on short-term wins, while China plays a long-term game. While India fights for influence in the moment, China builds it for decades. For India, winning its backyard requires not just pride, but patience, planning, and presence. This isn't just a rivalry. It's a quiet war of roads, railways, ports, politics, and people. China is not invading India's backyard, but it is owning it, one project at a time. For India to reclaim its role, it must act smarter, faster, and more generously, because influence, once lost, is hard to get back. Like this deep dive into Asia's silent struggle? Then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Unrevealed Facts, and turn on the bell icon for more stories the headlines won't tell you.